So you want to start a daily meditation practice. And so this is a short little video to give you an idea of what you might want to do before you start. The first bit is that I would say having a daily practice is not something that happens accidentally. Like anything that you really want to happen in life, you need to make a plan for it. And the first plan I would make is start small. So just start with 5 minutes a day. But you need to plan those 5 minutes. Things you might want to consider then. So the first thing you might want to consider is what time of day is going to work for you. That means that you can do it every single day. And you're just going to plan small, 5 minutes, and you're just going to do every single day for 1 week. So don't set your goals too big, but do set them to do every day so you don't have to think about it. For me, the first thing I do in the morning is meditate. So make that the time that works for you. That might be first thing in the morning. It might be last thing at night. It might be just before you go to bed. There's a bit of space in the day when you have some time by yourself and you say, okay, so I'm going to do my 5 minutes before I go to bed. And you know you're not going to be disturbed in that last little bit of time. It doesn't really matter what it is. It just matters that it works for you. The next thing is allow yourself a little bit more time than the 5 minutes you're going to allow. The reason for doing that is that it's worth setting your mindset by setting the space. So I always sit in the same place. I have a chair in my bedroom. It's over in the corner. I have a particular blanket that I like to put over my knees because my room can get quite cold in the winter time. So even in the summer, I just rest it over my knees. It's part of my settling in process. It's also first thing in the morning, so I have a cup of tea. So I sit with my cup of tea for a few minutes, drink my cup of tea, put my cup of tea down, and then I start my meditation. I also have a few things that I will recite to myself. I'm not going to suggest what that might be, but fine, there might be something that you want to say to yourself that sort of settles your mind. It might be, if you're religious, it might be a short prayer. It might be your aspirations for the day. There's many things that could be. Some people like to light a candle at that point or incense. It really doesn't matter what it is, but it's the thing that is telling yourself that now is the time you're going to settle to meditate. So I'd allow 10 to 15 minutes for a 5-minute meditation, probably just 10 minutes to be honest for a 5-minute meditation, but something that means that you're getting yourself ready, you're finding your position in the chair, you're making sure that everything is just how you want it to be. Something that puts you in the frame of mind that is soothing, feels reassuring, feels safe, you're not going to be interrupted, and you know that's just habitual. So that's the very first thing you need to consider when starting a meditation practice, is about getting the space and the time ready. So before you start, and there'll be another video now with the first meditation, before you start, dedicate some time to planning where you're going to do it, what time you're going to do it, what you need around you. And the most important thing about what's around you is don't be surrounded by things that will be distracting. So don't sit in front of the pile of laundry that needs sorting. Don't sit at your desk where you know you've got all this work to do. Try to find a place that regularly is going to be away from those sorts of annoying, worrying, distracting things that will take your mind elsewhere. So good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.